guys, so today I am here filming an Empties video. I know I just recently posted one of these, but that one was actually filmed a super long time ago and I've been super lazy about editing. Anyway, I have a lot of Empties here for you. There's makeup, skincare, body, you name it, it's in here. Also, I went a little crazy with the eyes today and I'm pretty sure this lash isn't on all the way, but it is what it is. I was playing around with some stuff that I was playing around with a palette that I was considering getting rid of, but I actually really like it and I just never used it before because I'm crazy, but it's beautiful. Anyway, let's get on into the Empties. I replaced my Sephora bag with this Victoria's Secret bag because my Sephora bag was getting disgusting. And I had this one just sitting anyway, so I was like, I might as well use it. It's a pretty cute bag and it works pretty well. So first things first, we have a lot of these Neutrogena makeup wipes. They're my favorites. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I really need to go out and buy my own little pack again because my mom bought these ones, which are okay, but on my eyes they don't work, and these work really well for my eyes, so I like using these. So I'm probably going to purchase some of my own pretty soon. Next, I want to show you some makeup just because that's the most fun part of these. So I did use up my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation in the shade 102 Shell Beige. This was a little bit dark for me, but I love this formula, so I would definitely purchase this formula again in a shade that matched me, but I'm not going to for a little while. Like I said, I will in the future, but for now I really want to try the Lynee Conceal and Perfect foundation, and I don't want to be bringing in too many foundations, so I'm probably going to pick up that one next, and then if I use up another foundation, I might go back and get this one again. I don't know, but I really liked this one. I'm also moving all of my makeup empties into this empty MAC bag so that I can have them all for the end of the year, because I like to do my end of the year makeup empties. I will have them linked below, as well as my empties playlist in case you're interested. But I will be doing an end of the year makeup empties this year. If you are interested, make sure that you're subscribed so you can see it. Okay, so next I have this Lush Pink Dragon Fruit body spray by Bath & Body Works. This is just one of the mini sizes. They don't, sorry, my hair is bothering me, I don't even know. They don't carry this scent anymore. If they did, I might repurchase it. It's a really nice scent, but I just have so many body sprays and perfumes and stuff, hence why I was trying to get through this. I had this in my 2018 Project Pan, which I will also link down below. But yeah, I'm trying to use up a bunch of perfumes and body sprays and stuff. I'm glad that this one's done, but I did really enjoy it. I love Bath & Body Works, pretty much everything. I have 2 deodorants here. Isn't that fun? So I have 2 Dove Advanced Care deodorants. This one is Pink Rosa. I'm not sure. Clear tone? I don't know. I don't really know what this does. It says it's supposed to help restore skin to its natural tone. I don't really know what that means. I'm assuming it's because your armpits are a little darker. At least mine are. I don't know. So maybe it's supposed to lighten them up. I really don't know. But I don't feel like it did any of that. It was just a pretty good deodorant. And then my favorite is the invisible one because it doesn't get on your clothes, and that is super nice because I'm really messy, and anytime that a deodorant is not one of these invisible kinds, I'll get it everywhere, especially on black clothing, which is just awful. So I really like this one. I actually have another one and it's also about to be out, so I need to repurchase this soon, but I will repurchase this invisible kind, probably not any other kind, although I do really like the Advanced Care line. I'm just really messy, so I like the invisible one. Next I have a candle. I don't know the brand of this because I was dumb and I scraped it off, but it is gone. I really like the smell of it, but I can't find it anymore. It was at Walmart when I got it, but I cannot find it. I think I said in my 2018 update that I would purchase this for my friend because he was obsessed with this. Anytime he was over, he would always smell it. He was obsessed with it. can't talk. So I would buy it for him for like his birthday or something if I could find it, but I don't know where to find it. So I don't know, but I wouldn't repurchase it for myself just because I have so many candles. But I love this scent. I didn't really love the way that it burned. The wick was a little bit weird and I couldn't really get down in there to cut it. So that was a little not the greatest, but I'm just glad that it's done because I have way too many candles. Okay, next I actually had to throw out my Real Techniques sponge. I do have another one and I really need to buy another one of like the 2-packs because my girlfriend also uses the Real Techniques sponge and I'm a little weirded out that we use the same sponge even though we are girlfriends, but it's still like just a little weird. Also, her skin tone is significantly different than mine, so if I forget to wash it or something, it's not a good mixture, so I need to get another one anyway. But this one, it kind of started to rip up here a little bit. It also has like this black stuff on it now, which I'm thinking is probably mold, so that's gonna go straight in the trash because that's disgusting. I do have another little brush here. I don't know what brand this was. It doesn't say on here, but my cousin got this for me for Christmas and I actually really liked it for patting in concealer because I hate doing it with my fingers. I just hate the way that it feels. Sadly, it started to break as well, so it is going in the trash. Next, I have my all-time favorite moisturizer. I'm surprised I only have one in here, but this is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel Cream for extra dry skin. It has hyaluronic acid in it and it is amazing. Like, I seriously scrape out like every last drop of this. I think this is around like $15 to $20. It's not the cheapest thing that you can get like at the drugstore, but it feels like high-end luxury skincare and it's at a pretty decent price. So I would highly recommend this. I don't use this every single time I moisturize like I used to. I usually just use this like at night. I usually use it like once a day and I use another moisturizer that's a little bit cheaper because your girl's broke. Wow, that was loud. But I highly recommend this. It is amazing. I don't even have like super dry skin. I have combo oily skin, but it works super well for me. It's not too like moisturizing or anything like that. It is wonderful and amazing, and like seriously, just try it out. Let's get back into a little makeup here. I do have 2 brow pencils. This one is my favorite, as you guys know. This is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer in Blonde. I love this. I actually really want to try the new triangular tip one that they have out in this line. I think that would be really interesting because I filled in my brows today with the Benefit Goof Proof brow pencil, which is the same kind of a shape, so I'm really curious if this one in that shape is any good, but I really like the little skinny one and I will definitely repurchase this. I've repurchased it so many times. And then this one is the e.l.f. brow pencil in taupe, and this one's okay. It's $2, so it's really cheap. I don't know how well you can tell, but it does have like a thicker tip to it than the L'Oreal one, and it gets a little bit messier. So for that reason, I wouldn't repurchase it unless I was like in a pinch and really needed a brow product and had like no money to spend on it, because the L'Oreal one is like $8, so it's not that much more. But if I was like seriously in a pinch, I might get this. It's not bad. Oh, I have another one of the L'Oreal brow pencils. You can tell that I really love that one. So I did use 2 sheet masks. These are both from Pink. They were having a sale where it was 7 sheet masks for $7, and usually they are around $5 each, so I was like, okay, I can do that. And I don't know, I think sheet masks are like really fun. We have the Let's Glow face mask with papaya in it. I used this one the other day. I don't know that it added like a lot of radiance like it says it's supposed to. It did like kind of moisturize my skin, but I feel like this one almost moisturized my skin more. This is the Chargoals, and it does have charcoal in it, so it's supposed to like, I don't know, remove toxins from your skin and stuff like that. I got 2 of these. There were 7 different kinds of masks, but the other one was coconut, which I don't like the smell of coconut, and it also had blueberry in it, which I'm like slightly allergic to, so I figured that wouldn't be a great option. So I got 2 of these because I've heard that charcoal is really good for like acne prone skin, and that's me. I did actually really like this one. I don't know exactly how I felt about the papaya one. I have another one from Pink that also has papaya in it. It's a different like kind, I don't know, but it also has papaya in it, so we'll see if that one works. I don't know. I don't know that I really noticed a huge difference with that one, but I feel like my skin did look a little bit better after the charcoal one. Next I have this Sweet Peas shower gel. I can't speak. My mom got this for me. I think there was like some deal or something, so she got a couple more for her children, and I really like it. I love Bath & Body Works shower gels. They smell so good. I don't know that I would repurchase this specific scent, but I would repurchase the shower gels maybe in the future. I don't know. I feel like you can get really good smelling shower gels for a lot less at the drugstore, and you usually get a lot more product in them, so I don't know if I would necessarily purchase these, but I love getting them as gifts. They smell so good. So anyway, next I have these NYX blotting papers. They just say that they're matte blotting papers. I know they have a bunch of different kinds of these because I used to work in a store that carried NYX, and they have like a ton of different kinds. I don't even know. I think they had one with like salicylic acid, and I don't know. They have like a green, a pink, purple. I don't know. They have lots of different kinds, but I would repurchase this. I feel like it did its job, and it's relatively cheap, so that's good. I don't know how many like drugstore brands have blotting papers out, but next time I make a NYX order I might add those into the cart because they're really nice. I did finish up my Black Cherry Merlot hand cream from Bath & Body Works. I love Bath & Body Works hand creams. I've tried a couple hand creams in my days, and Bath & Body Works is just a really nice one because they're really inexpensive, but they just feel super moisturizing and they smell amazing, and they just sink into your skin like really fast, which is nice because if you have a hand cream on, it feels like you can't like do anything with your hands, but I feel like it sinks in within like 5 minutes, so it's really not bad. I've had some hand creams that just sat like an oily nasty mess on my hands for like an hour, and that's super annoying, so I'm really glad that these didn't. I have repurchased these, not the specific scent, although I would repurchase this scent, Black Cherry Merlot, because it was super good, but I will continue to repurchase the Bath & Body Works hand creams because I just feel like they're so good, and they're only $5 a piece. Next I have a couple little foil samples. This is the True Cream Aqua Bomb from Belief. I loved this. It really reminded me of my Neutrogena one. I would maybe purchase this in the future, but I feel like the Neutrogena one is probably just as good and a lot cheaper, so I don't know, but I would definitely get like samples of it. If it were in like a kit with a bunch of different things, I would get like a deluxe sample of it. This is the Sephora Express Eye Makeup Remover Wipe. I can't even remember like really what I thought about this. I think it did its job just fine, but my Neutrogena ones work just as well, if not better, so I would much rather buy those. And this is from Tarte. This is their Brighter Days Highlighting Moisturizer. I actually really liked this, surprisingly. I usually don't like super like glowy face products. I like moisturizing my skin and everything, but I just don't like if it has like a lot of shimmer to it. But I actually liked this one. It didn't have like a ton of shimmer, but it was just like a little bit, and I liked using it under foundation and stuff. It is pretty nice. But I personally wouldn't repurchase it or anything just because I don't feel like I need it in my life. I don't feel like it was the most moisturizing thing, but it like made your skin look really pretty, but I just don't feel like it actually had that many skincare benefits. I feel like it was more like a looks type of a thing, kind of like a primer, but it's not marketed as that, so I don't know. Okay, next is kind of funny, kind of weird. These don't really count as empties because I didn't actually use them up. I depotted a bunch of stuff for the first time, and I don't know why, but like seeing the empty pans of things is like really oddly satisfying, so I thought I would include them. This was the NYX matte eyeshadow in Skinny Dip, and I have it. I'll just show you my Z palette real quick because why not. So this is that NYX matte shadow, and I have that for some reason. I'm obviously not including these in like my big makeup empties because they're not empty. They're empty, but they're still here. I haven't used them up, so it doesn't count. Next I have the Sephora colorful eyeshadow in Mermaid Tail, and that is right here. Beautiful, and I actually really liked the packaging on this one. I don't know why. It's just like normal packaging, but I liked it. But I decided to go ahead and depot it because it is easier to use it if it's in like a Z palette with other shades. And it was super easy to depot because Sephora shadows just have like a little groove. I don't know how well you can see that. They have a little groove in them so that you can stick something in there and pop it right out. Next I have this little mini buxom shadow which got very messy. That is right here. It's in Mink Magnet, and I did lose a lot of the shadow in the process of depotting it, as you can see here, but I was also kind of sad to like get rid of this one because look at how like cute this little packaging is, but it is a lot easier to use it with other shades. Okay, blah blah blah. This one I tried to depot, but it just kind of started breaking and shattering, so I was just like, okay, well, I'm just gonna throw it away. This is the Milani eyeshadow in Bella Gold. I did really like that shadow, but I just never really reached for it, so I'm not like that sad to see it go or anything. And then lastly I have the Walking on Eggshells Trio by Wet n Wild, and that is right here. But that's not it for my empties, so don't you think that I'm done yet. Not quite. Okay, this is the last, no, there's 2 more non-makeup items, and then the rest is, nope, actually I lied. Okay, there's 3 more, and then the other 3 that are in here are makeup items. Okay, so this is a little perfume sample. It is C by Giorgio Armani. I think this was also in my project pan this year. I did really like this scent, and I would purchase it eventually once I get through a bunch of perfumes and when I have the money to spend on a perfume because I'm broke. Next I use up the e.l.f. lip exfoliator, which is super duper exciting for me because I have been working on this sucker for a very long time. I have had it in multiple project pans and it's always rolled over because I always like forgot to use it. And I honestly thought that I would like never use this up, and I was like, oh my god, maybe I should just get rid of it. But I finally used it up. I'm super excited about that. So this is a proud empty. Next I have the Needles No More 3D Volumizing Mask from Dr. Brandt. This one is kind of sad because I love this mask so much, but I didn't want it to go bad before I could use it all, so I just used it up. I am glad that I used all of it before it went bad. This was a 100-point perk from Sephora, and if it's ever on there again, I will get it. Because the full size of this is $95, and I just can't do that. But it just like firms your skin so nicely, like you can just see a difference as soon as you put it on. It's amazing. So I would highly recommend this. If you can find a sample, if you can spend the money on it, get it because it is so good. I don't even have like fine lines and wrinkles that I need to worry about, but I love it because it just firms so nicely. So I might save this to I don't know, I might purchase it once I'm older and have more like wrinkles and stuff to worry about. I don't know. I do like believe in preventative skincare and all that. I just can't spend $95 on it. Next I have the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation. I had this in my project pan. I don't know if you can see those marks, but I worked really hard on this. It stopped pumping. I think there's still like a little bit in there at the very bottom, but I'm good with calling this empty. It's not like my absolute favorite foundation or anything. It's perfectly fine and it's $6, but I feel like you can get better at the drugstore. Maybe not like quite as cheap, but I don't know. It's not bad. I liked the coverage of it and everything, but I just didn't like the way that it wore throughout the day. So I really love the packaging of it though. It's beautiful. Next I have this little mini Urban Decay primer potion. So I cut the top off of this to get the extra because I love it that much, but it was like about like this big. It was a little 100-point perk from Sephora. I will repurchase this. I'll probably just get the travel sized because this one lasted me like a super long time, so I don't think I need the full size. And lastly I have the Marc Jacobs eyeliner. I have another one of these because my mom gave it to me, But I finished this one up completely. It won't go up any more than that, so it is done. And that is it for my empties. I let it get way too far. I feel like I had way too much. Let me know if you guys would like to see more of these videos and what other kinds of videos you would like to see from me. Leave a like if you did enjoy this video, and make sure you're subscribed to see more, and I will see you on my next video. Bye guys!